What's up, everybody? Today I'm heading up the river. Just got back from Pennsylvania a couple days ago. The weather has been pretty dreary recently. Been raining. It has been warmer for this time in December. Today's December 31st, New Year's Eve. Right now I'm on my way to hit a few different spots up the river. Great thing about down in South Jersey is there's abundance of rivers that you could fish this time of year. One of the key species I'm after today is white perch. There seems to be a really good bite in the winter time when the water drops down to a certain temperature, and most of those fish end up getting stacked up in deep holes. They're not spread out like they are in the spring, where they're on their spawning and migration patterns, where they're just all over the river, just moving. Right now they're just finding deep holes and just kind of waiting out the winter. So let's see how we do today. Hopefully I could show you guys a few tips on how to catch some white perch. So I don't really show this often, but this is the rig I use. Like I said, 3-hook rig. I mean, it's seen better days. I mean, I've been fishing this one for about a few years, and knock on metal or whatever that is, that I haven't lost it yet, because this is my lucky rig. But all it is just a mustad, size 3 hook, a bead, a float, and then just 3 dropper loops. Today I'm only using 1.5 ounces of weight. I feel the less weight you use, the better. I mean, you get to feel the fight. Bait we're using, get a little bit closer, grass shrimp. Bar none, one of the best baits you could possibly use in South Jersey, if you could catch them. There we go. Oh, white perch. Little white perch. That's a good sign. That's just a little baby. But hey, I'll tell you what, nothing better than catching something. Gonna let him go. There we go. Fish number 2. Ooh, looks like another white perch. Unfortunately, they're going in the wrong direction, because that guy's a little bit smaller than the last one. But it is a good sign. There we go. Third perch of the day, although they're very small right now. Hopefully there's got to be some big ones down there. So today I'm just fishing the river. Oh, there's a hit. This honestly is my favorite type of fishing. I mean, you're not going to catch, world record size fish, but the action's there all day. Right now, the tide's about switching. It looks like it's starting to come in now. When I got here, it was dead still, slack tide. What I did notice, though, there wasn't much of a bite when I first got here, when it was slack and there was no current. The minute the current switched a little bit, the bite has picked up. I picked up like 3 fish in a matter of like 3 minutes. Just had a good hit. That one's a little smaller. Kind of waiting to see if something bigger comes along. But I do notice this time of year, these fish stack up in these holes, because the water temperature has been fluctuating anywhere from 46 degrees down to about 35, 36. But recently we've had some unusually warm weather for December. It's been like in the 50s and upper 40s, so the water temp has been going up and down, up and down. I mean, 2 weeks ago, it's been switching back and forth now. Ooh, there we go. Man, I honestly think the fish are getting smaller and smaller every time. That one's the smallest one yet. Ooh, there we go. Feels a little bit bigger. All right, there we go. That ain't a bad size one. Oh, they're getting bigger. That's the biggest one yet. Very healthy looking fish. But we're gonna let this guy go, let him grow bigger. Ooh, son, there we go. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Look at this little guy. Man, that's perfect striper bait right there. Lord almighty. That is one tiny perch. Now, as I got the deeper out there, I am noticing the water temperature actually finally came to what the surface temp they're marking right now is 46 degrees. That's more accurate. I didn't think it was 50 degrees. So it's been pretty cool recently, and you know, we're almost in January, but that makes more sense now. Now, I must say, what is very odd is usually when I come to this spot, I get nothing but channel cats, and today it's nothing but white perch. It's kind of funny how day to day it just can change like on a dime. But the depth finder is marking fish, so that's always a great sign. Ooh, that's a little hit. Oh man. Ooh, that guy got all tangled up in my transducer line. Let's get that guy free. That's not a bad size perch. You know, you probably wouldn't want to keep anything smaller than, you know, 10 inches to get some meat off of it, because the fillets on these are so small. What's crazy that I'm noticing right now is as soon as this tide turned, I'm starting to really see some fish moving. I guess this time of year, they're just trying to find the deep holes in the river, because I came here last winter when it got real cold. When we had a snap of about like, I want to say it was 10 days that it was below freezing, and legitimately was watching fish just washing up the river belly up, because I guess they were so cold, or I guess they just couldn't adapt to the, you know, the water temp dropping so rapidly. And white perch are a pretty hardy fish. I mean, they live in the rivers year round. I'm pretty sure they're a semi-andronymous fish. They only, you know, migrate up and down the river. They don't go out to the ocean. So I mean, it's got to be pretty damn cold for them to, you know, die off. Yeah. I will say this: we've had 3 days of warm weather, so that does help with the bite. Because I do notice, you know, I'll come out here when the water temperature's, you know, just above freezing, like 33, 34, and you literally have to dangle the bait in front of the fish's face before they'll actually hit it. It's not like the springtime where, you know, as soon as you hit bottom, you have, you know, 2 or 3 fish fighting for one piece of bait. Like right now, I've been getting little hits. Oh, there we go. Finally took it. But, I mean, that fish right there had to have been hitting that for about a minute or so before he decided he really wanted it. Beautiful fish, man. It really is. Oh, little guy. There's no shortage of this size perch, man. Oh, there we go. Once that tide turns, I'm serious, you probably could catch these guys for hours on end. There's just so many white perch up in these rivers in southern New Jersey this time of year. Hope you guys enjoyed my video. I gotta get home. Stay tuned for some new videos coming up this week.